Hey guys, in this video I'll be showing you guys top 5 best phones of 2017. Every phone on this list is a 2017 phone. I know there are a lot of phones from 2016 that are still worth buying, but this is all about the new stuff, baby. So coming at number 1 is the Samsung Galaxy A7 2017, aka the Galaxy S7 Plus, because it's pretty much like a Galaxy S7 just in bigger size, minus that awesome camera and that Quad HD display. This phone is absolutely great. So this phone is by far the best out of all these Samsung mid-range phones because this phone checks all the boxes. We have a beautiful 5.7-inch 1080p Super AMOLED display that is battery friendly. I mean, sometimes you don't have to have that Quad HD display. You know, the battery is a really important thing, and that is amazing on this phone. I've been able to get about a day of battery without breaking a sweat. It comes with 3600 mAh size, and combined with 1080p display and a mid-range Exynos processor, things are looking absolutely amazing on this phone. And software-wise, of course, it's not the latest. It is still running Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow, but in a Samsung way, it is latest because you get all the features of flagship phones, pretty much like always-on mode. You got your blue light filter, secure folder, everything that you get on flagship phones is here. And by the way, it is IP68 certified, meaning you can put this phone in water. I actually did a Coca-Cola test as well as a water test, and it is still working without any problems. So just like their flagship phones, S7, S7 Edge, S8, S8 Plus, it's absolute water resistant phone. So the camera on this phone is 16 megapixel with f1.9 aperture. It's having the latest UI just like the Galaxy S8, so quite a lot of features here. HDR, night mode, it can shoot up to 1080p, so for the price I think it's doing fine. And on the front camera we also have 16 megapixel f1.9 sensor which captures some great selfies. So overall picture quality is also pretty respectable. I'm satisfied, okay? I mean, rest of the stuff on this phone, such as being water resistant and great battery life and great flagship quality design, that just really sums up its price. Next up we have Xiaomi Mi 6, and this is a beast of a phone when it comes to performance. And if you love iOS and you love Android at the same time as much as you love iOS, then this is a pretty good hybrid of that. I mean, the skin on this phone, the MIUI skin that Xiaomi likes to call it, it's really similar to iOS. You can see we have some simple looking home screen, no app drawer, and the speed is absolute monstrous. Like, everything is just so smooth and buttery, and this is by far the best gaming performing phone as well as far as the new latest optimization goes. I mean, I played Injustice 2 on this phone and it handles it like a boss. So Snapdragon 835, 6 gigs of RAM, and a 1080p display. That's a beastly combination right there. You also get good battery life on this phone. I did some battery drain tests. You can check them out on the channel. Also, build quality wise, it is really good. And the pricing of this phone is actually less than $500. So it could be somewhere around $448, $449, close to $500, but still at that price, you are getting Snapdragon 835, which is the processor that you will see driving most of the smartphones, most of the high-end phones. So you get that at that price, and the camera is also decent. You get dual cameras on the back, which is again allows you to capture pretty much like an iPhone 7 Plus. There's a portrait mode, there's a 2x optical zoom, and overall picture quality wise, I'm impressed. For the price, again, you can't say much. And we also have this fingerprint sensor on the front, which is really fast. And if you want a phone that is absolutely great in terms of performance, decent camera, and good price, then Mi 6 is one of the best phones of 2017, early 2017. So, okay, next up we have the Nokia 6, and this is probably the cheapest phone on this list. I bought this phone like a month ago. I actually did a speed test comparison of this phone versus the Galaxy S8, and that video got over 2 million views. That was insane. So, basically I showed you guys that this phone is not a slow phone. I mean, even though it's a mid-range phone, but it's still really respectable when it comes to speed. And that is a main highlight of this phone as far as my experience goes. And it's having a very stock-like look. You can see the launcher, you swipe up and you go here. And going into settings, again, really stock pixely kind of look there. It has a fingerprint scanner built on this home button, so it's really fast, and I like the fact that there's no nav bar key, so you get this full display experience. And it's also having a 5.5-inch 1080p display. For $250, it's a really good phone. Gives you pretty much everything you need if you want to spend money on something else and you just want a phone for as less as possible. I mean, $250 is great, and I think it's available pretty much everywhere. You can get this phone online as well. And also the camera on this phone, again, it's decent. I have to say it's for the price, again, you can't ask for much. 1080p video recording, some nice outdoor images, great colors, on par with the Galaxy A 2017 series, I should say. Stabilization is also really good. So, and also I forgot to talk about the build quality. We have this metal on the side which kind of shines in light, so you get that good looking experience. Has a nice compact feel to it, doesn't slip out of your hand, and a nice Nokia logo on the back. I like the vertical camera look, and the back of the phone, again, it is having that matte black kind of finish. So for me, Nokia 6 is a great phone to go for at $250. So alright, next we have is the LG G6. It is an amazing upgrade over the previous G5. It is absolutely premium all over the place, and it has a beautiful Quad HD display that supports both Dolby Vision and HDR10. It has a stunning gloss look and looks really good, especially in this black color. And the best part of this phone that I think kind of like an upper hand over the Galaxy S8 is that it has the fingerprint scanner on a really comfortable position, and that's kind of the reason why some people have preferred the G6 over the Galaxy S8. So this is the fingerprint scanner as well as the power button. I have to say it's incredibly comfortable. You can double tap the display to make it sleep, and then you can wake it up, and you always have your finger right here when you hold the phone, so it's really comfortable, far more comfortable than Galaxy S8. And we have Snapdragon 821 plus 4 gigs of RAM, so you don't really get that latest processor with this phone, which I'm sure LG will include with their LG V30, but this one comes with Snapdragon 821. And that might be a deal breaker for some people, but I have to say, I mean, performance wise, you won't be seeing any lag on this phone. I'm not a big fan of their UI. We have a dual 13 megapixel resolution cameras on the back, and I have to say the cameras are improved a lot compared to the LG G5, especially this wide angle sensor that doesn't lose that much quality compared to before. So you can get some amazing shots on this phone, and I have to say, camera wise, it's one of the best out there. You can get some great shots, and having the secondary camera is great. That's something you will see from Samsung this year, but LG is a master of this right now, and a lot of people prefer G6 because of its amazing secondary wide angle sensor, and it can shoot up to 4K as well, so that's also awesome. So LG G6, definitely, if you are tight on budget and you want the latest of this era, then this one is a great phone to go with. So yeah, moving on to the next one. The final phones on the list is the Galaxy S8 family, including the S8 Plus and the S8. I think I don't have to explain anything about these phones. Like, I've made so many videos, and the S8 and S8 Plus, they are literally the best looking phones on the market, with having one of the best cameras you can get on any smartphone. You can get some amazing shots out of this camera, and I will leave a link down below in the description box. My fellow YouTuber Supersaf, he actually made a video, cinematic video test of the Galaxy S8, and you have to watch that video. I mean, that really shows the true capability of the S8 camera, and he did that in the Pro mode, and I'm just so impressed by the possibility. I mean, this camera is amazing. We also have the best looking display on the market, Super AMOLED, 6.2 inch on the Galaxy S8 Plus, which basically I use because I'm a big screen person, and the S8 5.8 inch, and it's really good for most people because it's big and it's also really handy. The UI has been improved a lot, so it's still not not stock Android, but it's packed with lots of features like secure folder, the ability to downgrade the resolution to increase battery. I mean, Galaxy S8 is a feature-packed phone software-wise, and I've done a video about what's on my Galaxy S8 Plus, so you can watch that. Obviously, it's not stock Android, so if you want that, you can have Android O look on your Galaxy S8 as well. I did a video about that on the channel. I'll leave a link down below in the description if you want to see that. The S8 Plus is the king of battery drain tests as far as the flagships are concerned. It has defeated almost all phones, and same thing can be said for the Galaxy S8. So in my testing, in continuous usage, they are best. And of course the fingerprint scanner, it takes some time. If you're gonna buy these phones, it will take some time to get used to. These are on awkward position, but still not something that you would say a deal breaker thing, you know. So yeah, Samsung Galaxy S8, S8 Plus, if you want the best of the best of the best, then go with them. Obviously we'll see phones like OnePlus 5, Galaxy Note 8, Nokia 9, and the iPhone 8 as well later down the year. So if you want to wait, then wait for those. And of course, how can I forget the Pixel 2 is also coming this year. So yeah, these are my top 5 best phones of 2017 right now, June 2017. Like I said, we'll see tons of new phones this year. The new Galaxy J series is also right around the corner. So yeah, so many phones coming up. I'm excited. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.